Good morning, my dear students. Today we are discussing about amino acids. So, what is the amino acids? This is amino acids. Two or more amino acids combined to form a proteins. The amino acids are involved in the synthesis of proteins. The next one, what is the definition, literal definition of amino acid? The amino acids is defined as it is a group of organic compounds, it containing the amino group and carboxylic acid group. Amino acids means it containing the amino group and carboxylic acid of a group of organic compounds is known as amino acids. The amino acids are involved in the synthesis of proteins. Two or more amino acids combined to form a proteins. This is the introduction about of amino acid, definition of amino acids. The next one, what is the general structure of amino acid? The general structure of amino acids is, this is called as a general structure of amino acids. This is called as alpha carbon and carboxylic acid and amino group with the long chain. This is the general structure of amino acid. So the amino acid, what is the definition of amino acid? A group of organic compounds containing the NH2 group and COH group is known as amino acids. The amino acids are involved in the synthesis of proteins. Two or more amino acids combine to form a protein. The next one, the amino acid general structure is a RCH2 COH, RCH, COH and NH2. The CH is the alpha carbon. So the alpha carbon containing the one COH group, one NH2 group. This is the general structure and introduction about of amino acids. The amino acids are classified into different types of classifications are there. Then first classification based on the structure. These amino acids are classified into total several types. One is 1 to 7 types. So based on the structure, the amino acids are classified into how many types? 7 types. What is the first type? Amino acid with aliphatic side chain, hydroxyl group containing amino acid, sulfur group containing amino acid, acidic amino acid and their amides, basic amino acids, aromatic amino acids, amino acids. So total 7 types of classifications are there under amino acid and based on the structure. First we discuss about the amino acid with aliphatic side chain. Aliphatic side chain means, what is the aliphatic? Aliphatic means a long chain structure. Aliphatic means a long chain structure. Example, glycine. What is the glycine structure? So H, CH, COH and NH2. This is called as glycine structure. The next one, glycine, alanine also one of the example. What is the alanine structure? CH3, CH, COH and NH2. Here also alpha carbon. The next one, valine. What is the valine structure? CH2, CH3. The next one, CH, CH3, CH, COH and NH2. This is called a alpha carbon. In this, what is the main difference between these three structures? The glycine containing only hydrogen, alanine containing one CH3 group, valine containing two CH3 groups. So increase the aliphatic side chain. So this is called as amino acid. What is amino acid? It containing the carboxylic acid and NH2. Carboxylic acid, NH2. Carboxylic acid, NH2. But aliphatic side chain, this is called as a aliphatic side chain, is continuously increases. What is the example of the amino acid? Amino acids with aliphatic side chain, glycine, alanine, valine. So what is the main difference between these three structures? Increases the aliphatic side chain. So this is one classification. The next one classification is the hydroxyl group containing amino acid. Hydroxyl group containing amino acid means, what is the hydroxyl group? OH is the hydroxyl group. And what is the amino acid structure? It containing the COH and NH2. This is called as the hydroxyl group containing amino acid. Example is the serine. Example is called as serine. What is the serine structure? Here CH2, CH, COH and NH2. Up to here this is called as amino acid. What is the second classification? Hydroxyl group. This hydroxyl group are presented in the second carbon, alpha beta carbon. The beta carbon containing hydroxyl group, alpha carbon containing NH2 group and COH. This is called as a serine structure. This is example under hydroxyl group containing amino acid. The next one is the sulfur containing amino acid. So here sulfur, what is a sulfur? S is called as a sulfur. Amino acids containing COH and NH2. So what is the example of the sulfur containing amino acid? Sulfur containing amino acid is example is a cysteine. Example is a cysteine. Example is a cysteine. Here cysteine, what is the cysteine structure? The cysteine structure is the same, replaced with the hydroxyl group with a sulfur. Same CH2, CH, COOH and NH2, here only SH. Sulfur containing, the hydroxyl group replaced with the SH. This is called as a cysteine. Cysteine and methionine is an example for the sulfur containing amino acid. The next one classification is acidic amino acid and their amides. Acidic amino acid. Acidic means, what is the acidic? What is the acid? Acid means COOH with what is amino acid? NH2 and NH2 and COH. These three functional groups are present in the one amino acid is known as the acidic amino acid and their amides. Example, what is the example of this particular classification? Aspartic acid. Aspartic acid. What is the aspartic acid structure? The aspartic acid structure is replaced with the OH, the SH replaced with the COH. CH2, CH, COH, NH2 up to here. This is called as amino acid alpha and beta carbon. The beta carbon again containing 1 mole of COH is known as aspartic acid. What is the main difference between these structures? These are the first carbon containing OH is known as a serine. The OH replaced with the SH, cysteine, sulfur containing amino acid. The SH replaced with the COH is known as the aspartic acid under example of acidic acid, amino acids and their amides. The next one, basic amino acids. The basic amino acid example is the lysine. Example is nothing like lysine. What is the lysine structure? What is the lysine structure? The lysine containing a long chain of aliphatic chain. A long aliphatic chain. The long aliphatic chain, it containing the NH2 group or NH3 group. The COH means acidic acid, NH2 means basic. So what is the structure? CH2, 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 CH, COOH, NH2 and here also NH2. This is called as a lysine. Example for the basic. What is the acidic? COH means acidic. NH2. Two NH2 groups are present in the amino acid is known as a basic. Example is a lysine. The next one, aromatic amino acid. Aromatic amino acid means benzene or cyclic rings are attached to the amino acid is known as the aromatic amino acids. So what is the aromatic amino acid example? The example is the phenylalanine or tyrosine tryptophan. Phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. Phenylalanine or tyrosine tryptophan. What is the phenylalanine structure? First, what is the amino acid structure? CH2, CH, COOH and NH2. Then next one added C6H5, C6H6. Simple benzene. This is called as a phenylalanine. This is called as phenylalanine. Example for the aromatic amino acids. The next one, amino acid. Example is the Prolene. Example is called as Prolene. So what is the aromatic amino acid? It containing the 6-membered ring. 6-membered ring. But the amino acid having only 5-membered ring with the amino acid and NH2. What is the 5-membered ring? This is called as a 5-membered ring. The 5-membered ring containing here NH2 and here COOH. This is called as a amino acid Prolene. So this is based upon the structure classified into 7 types, 1 to 7 with example and their structures. The next one, classification based on the polarity. Based on the polarity, the amino acids are classified into 4 types. So based on the polarity, the amino acids are classified into 4 types. One is the non-polar amino acid, polar amino acids with the no change on R group, means aliphatic group, polar amino acid with a positive R group, polar amino acid with a negative group. So negative R group. So this is based upon the polarity, it classified into 4 types. First we discuss about the non-polar amino acid. What is the non-polar amino acid? The amino acids are also referred to the hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means water hating or hydrophobic substances is known as the non-polar amino acid. All polar amino acids, these 3 all polar amino acids are hydrophilic, water-loving substances. Hydrophilic or water-loving substances. The non-polar amino acids, no change. The non-polar amino acid, they have no change on the R group. There is no change in the R group. What is the R group? CH3, CH2, CH, COOH, NH2. For example, this is called as amino acid. Here there is no change. In the R group is known as the non-polar amino acids. Example is the alanine. The next one, polar amino acids with the no change on the R group. What is the polar amino acid? These are the carry on the no change of R group. However, the amino acids such as the hydroxyl and the next one amides and the hydrogen bonding protein structures are present in this structure. The polar amino acids is the hydrophilic substances. Examples is the sulfur-containing amino acids, hydroxyl group containing amino acid. This is called these two are the example for the polar amino acids with no change on R group. The next one, third one is the polar amino acids with the positive R group. These amino acids are example is the lysine, arginine and etc. Here it containing the positive group. Positive group means, for example, CH3, CH2, CH, COOH and NH2. Here only positive group are there, only negative, there is no negative charges, only positive charges. Means, for example, COOH plus. Any other functional groups are attached at this structure, COH plus or NH2 plus. Only plus structures are presented in the polar amino acid with the positive group. The next one, polar amino acid with the negative group. Examples is the aspartic acid. The aspartic acid, it containing the negative charges in their structure. Is known as the polar amino acid with the positive group. The next one classification is the nutrition classification of amino acid. The nutrition classification amino acid only 2 types. One is the essential amino acid. Second one is the non-essential amino acid, or indispensable amino acid or dispensable amino acids. So the essential amino acids means the essential amino acids are cannot produced by our body. This is produced by our body. This is called as essential and non-essential amino acid. The essential amino acids are total 10. Non-essential amino acids are also total 10. The essential amino acids are cannot produced or cannot synthesized by the body is known as essential amino acid. Non-essential amino acids means it synthesized by or produced by our body. Examples is the 10 amino acids are examples for the essential non-essential. What is the example? Arginine, cysteine, arginine, histidine, and different types of amino acids are there. Non-essential amino acids examples is what is the non-essential amino acid example? Glycine, leucine, isoleucine, and these are the example for the essential and non-essential amino acid. Total amino acids are, how many total amino acids are present in our body? Total 20 amino acids are present in the body. The 20 amino acids are classified into several types. They depend upon the structure, depends upon the polarity, depends upon the nutritional classification. This is the introduction, classification and their structures. The next one we discuss about what is the importance, biological importance of this amino acid. The amino acids act as energy rich compounds. It supply the energy to our body, energy to our body. The next one, it containing the COH group and NH2 group. It is the synthesis of the carboxylic acid and amine groups in our body. And the next one, it increases the nitrogen levels in our body. And the next one, these amino acids are involved in the synthesis of proteins, and as well as the proteins are act as a carriers and it store the genetic information. It depends upon the amino acid. This is the importance of the amino acid. So if you have any doubts, tomorrow we will discuss.